I'm just a man. A man who has simply wanted to get through his life without any problems or quarrels. A man who has tried to give his family everything. A man... Sorry. Something's not quite right.
What's wrong? Would you like to start again?
No, it's not me. It's the script.
The script?
Yeah. Would a guy like this really tell us about his family straight away? I mean, I can see what you're trying to do with the whole build-up and intrigue, but if we find out he has a family, we see him in a completely different light.
Do we?
Yeah. So, what I'd suggest...
What you'd suggest?
Is, yeah, when he says this line, a man who was trying to give his family everything, what I was thinking was maybe...
What I suggest is that you get out of this room right now.
You're kidding, right?
Get out.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Let me explain all that. My name's Mark Jenkins. I'm an actor. An actor finding it hard to get work. I mean, it's not like I haven't had any offers. It's just, I haven't found the right script yet. So I need something which suits who I am. You know, something I can really get my teeth into. And there's only one person who can do that for me. James Francis.
Well, a novel is a story about progression, about moving on in one's life. And I was at a very important stage in my life when I wrote it. I had just come out to the rest of the world as being a gay man.
This guy's incredible. The way he writes, the way he looks, that voice. I mean, he's one of the most successful writers of our time, for crying out loud. I'm trying my hardest to get in contact, but as you can guess, that isn't easy.
The book deals a lot with issues such as alcoholism, substance abuse, and even sexual promiscuity. Now, would you say that that's a reflection of your own quite well-documented past?
Let's just leave it there, okay?
To be honest, I was starting to give up on the idea. It was going nowhere. A bit like my career.
Guess who?
Cedric! Hey! How's it going, mate? How's things? Oh,
What are you having, darling?
actually, I was just about to run, mate.
Oh, nonsense.
I got stuff.
I'm buying. We need a good catch-up.
Another pint then, please, mate.
Cedric, my flatmate's cousin, and the biggest queen outside Buckingham Palace. Normally I'd only abide him for a few minutes and then make my excuses.
You want to try bloody working in theatre, love? It's hard work.
Yeah, but... So, you still put the Royal on?
Yeah, when I'm not promoting. It's dog eat dog out there now. 5:30 shut down last week alone.
Just what you want to hear, eh?
I know. No one wants to finance shows anymore. Which is why we've been so lucky what with James Francis and everything, I think.
James Francis?
Yeah, he's directing and premiering with us, which is great because with a name like his, guaranteed bums on the seats.
And that was it. This was the golden opportunity that I needed. And I wasn't going to waste it. All I had to do now was convince my agent.
I need to get this. Let's get this straight, pal. Yesterday, you criticised one of the UK's leading television directors, and now you're desperate to do some play.
It's not just some play.
What is it then?
It's James Francis.
James Francis?
Yeah.
The author? Mm-hmm. I didn't know he did theatre.
Well, he does, so get me this.
OK, I'll do my best.
Great. Nice one, Al.
I'll give my agent this. He may look like he doesn't know his arse from his elbow, but when it matters, he always gets me the goods. And he had done this time.
Well, thank you all for coming to this, the first of many casting workshops for Last Among Equals. Now, if I'm being honest, this is still very much a work in progress. The script is 90% there. But as with most theatre, it will continue changing right up until the opening night. Now, before we begin, has anybody any questions? Yes?
Yeah.
You know what? Never mind.
Right, well, let's get cracking.
I told you before, you shouldn't have come back here today.
Why is that?
Because you knew it would just open up old wounds.
Just a minute. Just a minute. Can I ask you a question? What do you think your character's emotional state is at that moment? Hello?
Frustrated.
It goes way beyond that. He's had all these feelings build up in him for so long that he thinks he's on the point of explosion. And he also thinks that people don't understand him. Now, can you relate to that?
You're incredible.
Pardon?
I mean, yeah, I can.
Right, well, sit down for now.
As I say, I'm not deluded. I know that didn't go so great. So, I needed to get to James Francis another way. I'd go for the chicken biryani, by the way.
Really? Thank you.
No worries. I'm regularly here, see, so...
Eating alone?
Yes, I am, yeah.
Well, enjoy the peace and quiet. Look, is there something you want?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Ever since I first read Significant Other, I thought to myself, now this is a role I can play.
Really?
Yeah, well, I did. Okay, I did. But I've changed my mind. I mean, it's ridiculous. There's no way I can play that role. Yeah, I could never play that role because it's already been written. Like, I wasn't in mind. You see what I mean?
Where is all this leading? Because I'm extremely hungry. I haven't eaten since morning.
Yeah, okay. And basically what I was thinking was, instead of me starring in one of your plays, films, whatever, you write a script for me.
And remind me again, exactly who are you?
Mark Jenkins.
And what are you supposed to have done?
Well, nothing major. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, you see, you write me a script and there's no telling how far my career will go. Like, this will take me to new heights, you know?
Oh, I'm sure it would. Look, why don't you get in touch with my publicist? And who knows, maybe together we can work something out.
Phil's gonna really love you for that.
Well, at least he got rid of him.
Some people would have been happy with that, but not me. I knew I had to do something more to get his attention.
So you made it then.
James.
Good journey from London, Phil.
Very good, thanks. I've ordered you some coffee. Oh, before I forget, how was the hospital?
No. I'm not going till this afternoon.
Well, good luck with it. Anyway, the auditions. How were they?
Interesting.
Well, interestingly, I've got a present for you.
No? What's this?
A selection of things which arrived at the office yesterday morning. And the day before that. And the day before that. It's another actor who wants to work with you. And to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen one as adamant as this before.
Oh, that guy.
You know him?
Oh, yeah. He turned up one of the first auditions a few weeks back. Then he followed Chloe and me into a restaurant. He's nothing if not persistent.
It's good looking, though. Not your type.
He's a fruitcake.
As if that wasn't depressing enough, my flatmate also seemed intent on making me feel as shit as humanly possible.
What's wrong with you? Oh, nothing. Just nice shit that work. Working well day, you ought to think about joining it. So, What's been on the cards for you today then? More fantasising about that John Francis bloke?
It's James Francis, actually.
Oh, James Francis. Is James Francis going to pay our next month's rent?
Who's that?
Shit, it's Cedric. I forgot he was coming. Oh, you're joking me.
Guess who?
Hi. You alright? Did you think you're coming over to about 8?
No, they're having a launch party for James Francis's play, so I managed to get up early.
James Francis' new play.
Yeah, that's the one.
Agnes, your son
I haven't
Peter and
been
Ashley
invited.
have a little girl.
Tough luck,
Do you
mate.
get to see her much? No. Why not? Why not? Because there's something wrong. Why? Is something gone wrong?
You got an invite to this party, Cedric?
Yeah, but it's not really my scene, love. You know, all those arty-farty types massaging each other's egos. There's something going on my own, so...
Does anyone fancy beer?
Born on the 4th of January.
No.
And so what?
Oh, we'll
Ashley's
go out
accent
tonight.
to you, you're not allowed to see the
Invited
baby.
to a party. It was surprisingly easy to get into, despite it being an exclusive casting party. Well, maybe they thought nobody would be desperate enough to turn up uninvited. They'd clearly never met me then.
There you go, megastar.
Shit, there he is. Who? James Francis.
Wow, who's his friend? She's fit.
Yeah, forget about her. Listen, do me a favour.
Well, Chloe and I were amazed at what this city has to offer. It's actually quite worrying how competitive it all is now.
Yeah, I mean, who'd be an actor, eh?
Sorry, do I know you?
I'm sorry, I'm Brian. I work at the theatre.
Ah.
Yeah, dressing. Dressing, yeah. I just thought I'd come down and network if that's okay.
But of course, the more the merrier. Here, let me get you a drink. Chloe.
What would you like?
He'll have a brandy and so will I. Don't give me that look. It's only for one night.
It's fancy around here, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. You'd want to see the four-poster bed up in my suite.
I actually wanted to talk to you about a friend of mine. He's an actor.
Oh, I'm sorry, but this has been fully cast.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. It's just that this guy's like something you've never seen before. Seriously, he's phenomenal.
Did he audition for this?
I don't think he could make it, actually, but he is.
Ah,
Here's the drink.
thank you. Well, here's to a healthy working relationship.
Anyone who knows Brian knows he's a different person after 2 beers. But after a few brandies, he's a complete and utter wreck.
I said no. No, I will not help you with your packing. And do you know what he said to me? Do you know what he said to me?
No.
He said to me... Oh, shit.
Told you, come on.
Okay.
You! What are you doing here?
I explain, okay?
Don't bother, security!
No, listen, just hear me out. Just
Hear me out, James. Just hear me out.
Jesus, hold on.
Okay, so that didn't exactly go to plan. To be honest, it got to the point where even I felt like I was being a bit obtrusive.
I'm glad that's over. Cheers, thanks for all the hard work, Phil.
I thought it went rather well.
Yeah, overall it did. It's just a pity about that idiot at the end.
He's determined to make you listen to him.
There must be something we can do.
No. I've spoken to the police. They say unless he does or says something that's threatening, they can't touch him.
Bollocks.
Well, to be honest, he hasn't really done anything wrong. He's just a bit eager.
Eager? He's a bloody gatecrasher.
What do you mean?
He's been fucking gatecrashing my life for the past few weeks, that's what!
Are you alright? Did you go to the hospital?
My doctor just says my blood pressure's a bit high. I have to take it easy.
Well, it's no wonder all the work you've been doing. And it's not like you live the healthiest of lifestyles. You went straight from promoting significant other into this. You need a break, James.
Look, I'm going to lock myself away in my hotel suite for a few days. Clear my head. Even do a bit of writing. I'm working on something new.
Just take it easy.
All right, I will.
As a studier, I knew that what I was doing was slightly crazy, borderline obsessive. But if I could just have a minute alone with him, I could convince him to help me. After Brian found out where he was staying at the party, I couldn't just let that slip.
Excuse me.
What?
Can I get by?
Oh yeah, sorry mate, go for it. Oh, where are you taking that? Where are you taking this? Are you taking it to James Francis' room?
Sorry, sir, but I'm unable to give out information about guests.
Let me take it to him.
You? And who are you exactly?
I'm his nephew. I'm his nephew. Yeah. I've come down to see him, but kind of wanted it to be a surprise, you know?
Even so, can't allow members of the public to take food to guests.
I'll give you 20 quid.
Yeah, because that's worth me risking my job for.
Alright, 50. Alright, wait, 100.
It's open. Just leave it at the end of the bed. You?
Listen,
What the
don't-
fuck
don't-
are you
don't
doing
freak out,
here?
all right? I just came to see you, that's all.
To see me? What is this? I'm getting reception to call police.
No, don't do that, please. Listen, just hear me out, all right? Just 1 minute, okay? That's all I ask.
Okay, but be quick. And if it's about that fucking stupid script again.
Don't say that, please. Don't say that. It's not stupid. Listen, I need this.
Just what is all this about?
Well, when I read your books or hear you talking on TV, I feel invigorated. You know, the things you say, they make me feel like a different person. They make me realise that I can achieve my dreams. And even more. Give me hope.
What has all this got to do with a script?
Because if you write a script for me, about me, then well, that's what will make my career. Because then I know that it'll get the most out of me in every sense.
And what if I told you that I have written a script?
What?
A script about a young actor, besotted with an older writer who can make or break his career?
No. No, you can't have done. No, James, I have to read it.
Be patient. Look, it looks as if we might be spending a lot more time together. So maybe we should get to know each other a little better. Think of it as, well, let's say payment for services rendered.
You just... James? James?
I was here. I was in bed with the man of my dreams. He'd just written me a script that was going to make my career. And he was dead. I was alive, but he was dead. But I was alive.